heading into year 2 of the program, obviously looking to see a lot of growth, both on and off the field from this group of players. Overall, I think, like we talk about all the time, is as long as we can get some sort of progression, I'm always going to be happy. So again, as long as we're constantly progressing throughout the season, whether it's how we play, how we operate in the classroom, how we are on campus, as long as I see some sort of growth and development with that, I'm happy with that. As we start to transition from preseason prep into the main part of the season, there's seen a lot of good characteristics from this group, a lot of hard work, a lot of good attitudes coming in, ready to train every single day. So yeah, as we start to shift from, again, being a preseason, trying to get them back up to speed with things, and now moving into the season where we focus on more of the tactical. Again, I think they've shown really well in their coachability and overall attitude and work rate. Yeah, we have a really good group of returning players as well as some good incoming players as well. It's definitely a good mix to have. We've had a lot of upperclassmen who have really stepped in and taken some of these underclassmen under their wing. We also have some really good experience from players like Erica Lindstrom, who captained for us last year, who really sets that standard when it comes to the work rate and attitude that we constantly try to talk about. And then we've also had some players step up, like Isabella Kelly, who has really come in and shown in kind of a variety of different levels with that work ethic piece and just overall playability. And then we also have a good mix of other players coming in as well that can fill some gaps that we lost from last year. So I think overall it's an exciting group to have. So we definitely lost a few bits and pieces of that production from the past year with a big class leaving and having to fill in a bunch of those gaps. But again, overall I think it's a team sport at the end of the day. So overall, yes, one player is the one to kick that ball in the net. However, it's a team effort to get that ball to where it needs to be. So overall, I'd say it's a big emphasis on the team aspect of it and making sure all the pieces are falling into place. The culture that I'm looking to build here, obviously we are in the beginning phases of that, but we've taken some really good steps in the right direction. One of the things that we do during preseason is talk about what it means to be a part of the Averett women's soccer program, kind of putting it into their own words. So again, they're the ones who have to back it up at the end of the day. And some of the things that they've created have been, they want to be impactful, they want to set something that they can look back on in years to come and be proud of, which I think is awesome. They want to be more organized as a family and involved in the campus atmosphere as a whole. They want to support other teams, they want to get involved in the community as much as possible. So I think with all these things tying in together, it's only setting a really good culture for the future.